News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
Hi, this is Ben Jealous here on DryerBuzz on WAOK saying please get out and vote.
So they did a second one, scored even higher. I was like, okay, a little collar pop. It's good. We'll keep it going. So going through that process, which was crazy, the first time we decided to play the film at AFI, which is a festival in LA, we had wrapped the film in July. AFI was in November. For you filmmakers out there, not really enough time to put together a $20 million film properly, but we did it. We're at AFI. The film is going. I had been up all night the night before. I went into the bathroom. I vomited. I cried. I was like, they're going to put me in director's jail. I barely just started making films. Like, it's cool. Maybe Ben can help me get, like, another $200,000. Like, I got stories. Like, I can do. Like, I was freaking myself out in the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom. I'm standing on the side because I never sit during screening. I'm standing on the side. The last things are going. And I was just like, you know, that horrible moment when you have to show your film for the first time and you're just like.
All right, guys, we're back with DryerBuzz on WAOK. I could listen to her forever. That was Ava DuVernay, and she's talking about her experience, this experience of having this award-winning film called Selma, but she's talking about the beginning of the process. See, you know, a lot of times we end up at the end of the process. We forget that, you know, it's been probably 2 years in the making, and then, you know, you got to take it around the country to the film festivals, and a lot of people somebody right now is having that experience, probably over at Woodruff in the bathroom, because everybody's getting ready to screen their film. I mean, that's your baby, your content. You know, I feel that way when I load a YouTube, and I sit there and I wait, and I was like, okay, if somebody's going to watch that, what are they going to say? And then you get a bunch of tweets, and, you know, everybody wants to give you their opinion. And that's what we were talking. We were talking about, you know, Empire and just all of this weight that goes on. Well, you know, I tell y'all all the time, if you're not #living Atlanta style, you are missing it. Do not live in Atlanta and miss all of this entertainment and live events that we have here. And the Atlanta Film Festival is in the studio with us, and they're going to tell us a little bit about, because one of the great festivals, I told y'all, it's spring. Okay, there's always some place to go and something to do. So welcome, Atlanta Film Festival. Everybody, who you are, and all this great buzz. Give us the buzz behind the buzz on the film festival.
All right, my name is Cameron McAllister. I'm the marketing director for the Atlanta Film Festival, and yeah, you're absolutely right. It's spring. There's, you know, everyone wants to be out, going out and doing something, and we've got a great thing for you to do that takes place all over the city. It's our 39th year.
Right.
And so we're an Atlanta institution, and yeah, we've got about 180 different films for people to check out, and we're screening. Our main campus is over in Ponce Highland and Little Five Points, the Plaza Theater. You know, Atlanta's oldest continually running, you know, movie theater, right, is our main venue. So we kicked things off last night there with the film I Am Michael. That was our opening night presentation. Wow. But we screen at 7 stages in Little Five Points. We screen at the Rialto downtown. We're screening right across the street at Woodruff Arts Center and the High Museum tomorrow. So there's plenty of opportunities for people to come out.
Now, you guys kicked off yesterday, but you're actually going to go until the 29th. Now,
right.
What are some of their screenings, but what are some of the other activities that's going to take place? That's a lot of things to do.
Yes. So, yeah, we've got tons of movies and we've got several TV shows, too, that are premiering. So you can see the season 6 premiere of Game of Thrones before, like, 2 weeks before it airs on HBO. Right. That's going to be next Sunday night, the 29th. That's one of the last things we're doing, but that's at the Fox Theater. So 5,000 people are going to come. They're probably going to be dressed up, and there's going to be dragons.
Ooh.
So,
because a lot of times we catch stuff like that on Instagram, like, well, how did that happen?
Yeah.
That's
well, I'm telling you,
insane.
Yeah. So we've got that. We've got The Red Road and Survivor's Remorse for some of the TV shows, but we've also just got a ton of parties, and there's a lot of music that goes in. I mean, you can't have any type of festival in Atlanta without having a lot of music in it.
Now, give us a sense of a film festival. What does that mean? Because these films that have not yet been discovered. Why would somebody put their film in a film festival?
Yeah, a lot of them are films that haven't yet been discovered. Some of them are maybe they have been discovered and they're just kind of they're building word of mouth for like a future release. So there's a good mix of both. We have like 12 world premiere feature films this year. Wow. So some of those are going to go on to, you know, get distribution. You'll see them in theaters, and and you know, some of them are really small films. Some of them are pretty big films too. Let's see, there's a new film with Ben Stiller and Naomi Watts and Adam Driver from Girls. That's going to come out in just a few weeks, but we're playing it on Wednesday before anyone has a chance to see it. So there's all sorts of opportunities like that.
Okay, so now in order to take in the whole event, what do? I have to get like an all-access ticket, and I can see all the screenings, go to all the events, and tell us about that and where to get that. Now,
you can get tickets to individual screenings as long as they're, you know, not sold out. But you can also, the best way to attend the Atlanta Film Festival, because it's so broad and there's so many events, is with a pass. And that ranges from an all-access pass, which is carte blanche access, that's $325, all the way down to $50, which is a movie hopper card, which is such a good value. I mean, it's basically, an individual ticket would be like buying actually cheaper than buying a movie ticket. It's $10. Right. So if you're going to see just 5 films, might as well get a movie hopper card, and that's going to get you into any screening. You're seated in you're admitted in line C, but I mean, you know, it's you can see as much as you want.
You get to watch the film. You're not just watching the film. The director is somewhere around, the writer is somewhere around, because they want to watch you watch it. And you get to network inside the industry.
They love talking to people.
This is your 39th year, but now Atlanta has become Hollywood. So is it different hosting a film festival in the middle of all these movies?
It is, because I mean, you never know who's going to show up, and you never know who you're going to see on your way to the screening, too. I mean, I remember, was it 2 years ago, I was covering his press. I wasn't working for the festival yet. But on my way leaving a screening, I ended up driving through the Anchorman 2 set. They were, like, loading up, and I was like, wow. It was so cool. And then and we've had some stars that, you know, have an off day that they come show up. Last night at the opening night party.
Don't say it.
Yeah, I met Jason Olive. I met him. He just wanted to come to the party, and so I gave him a pass.
Right, because they're all in town making films. And what are some of the what's the hottest panel you have? Who's going to be the must see person on the panels and so forth? I know you guys have got an amazing lineup. Think about it. Think about it. And then we come back from the break, because you cannot miss the Atlanta Film Festival. Give everybody a way to follow the website so they can go now. All right. And we come back, we'll tell them more about it.
AtlantaFilmFestival.com, or you can find us Facebook.com/Atlanta Film Festival, Instagram, Atlanta Film Festival, and Twitter, Atlanta Film Fest.
All right, and so think about that. Who's going to be on the panel? I mean, watching a movie, and see, I'm a stickler for this. It's like when I go to the festivals, I'm always looking for the writers, directors, the actors. Just next year, see, you get to do this a year before it becomes hot. All right, we're going to give you the buzz behind the buzz. Atlanta Film Festival is in with DryerBuzz on WAOK.
News and Talk 1380, WAOK.
It's your boy Big Sweet of the ATL Falcoholics. Even when I'm rising up at the Georgia Dome, I'm listening to DryerBuzz Sundays, 4 to 7 p.m. on News and Talk Radio, 1380 WAOK.
All right, y'all, it's DryerBuzz on WAOK. You're a double dose of buzz for the weekend. Now, Saturdays from 6 to 8. And, of course, we'll be back tomorrow for a great debate from 1 to 4. Right now, we're talking about the Atlanta Film Festival. It is in town. You know, sometimes you hear that a film has Oscar buzz, and it's like, wait, it's not even out yet. Well, people who like to see stuff early, they like to be involved in the process. They are at the film festivals, and there is a film, I guarantee you, there's a film circulating film festival right now, probably screening right now at the Atlanta Film Festival that may have Oscar buzz, because the films they come up for awards. Everybody, I mean, and that's probably why everybody is submitting, because you want to get recognition, because what does that mean to be able to put winner of this, that, and the other on your film before it hits theaters?
Well, I've heard it. It's said to me from a filmmaker before that it's almost like your film's like a Christmas tree, and when you play different film festivals or you win different awards, it's like decorating the tree, and you want your tree to be as pretty,
because you get all those little ornaments and things to
those
go
little
on
laurels
there.
on the poster. They just look great, especially when they're from like a big film festival, or they say jury prize winner or audience award winner.
I like I think for me, it seems like I gravitate to the films that won the audience award.
Absolutely.
Because that tells me that people really loved it.
Yeah, they connected
really got into
with it.
Exactly. And I mean, we've known many films to really kind of take in that, because there's so many film festivals, but what makes Atlanta Film Festival special?
There's a lot. I think our place in the community and in the film community and how we're engaging that. I mean, we have about 180 films this year, and 30 of them were all shot locally or have Georgia ties.
Exactly.
So I mean, yeah, it's such a resource here that we just want to capture that and harness that.
And now, even though there are film screenings, you also have the Creative Conference that's going on, and that's for the filmmakers, film festival goers, newcomers, and even members of the community. If you sitting home, you're working on a script, I think you can go over and probably do some great networking because you also have classes. I hear you have a special master class.
Yes, this is actually the first announcement, but we're having a master class with James Franco on Monday morning. Yeah.
So early Monday morning?
10 o'clock at the Plaza Theater, and we're going to open registrations up. Stay tuned to our website and our Facebook because it's going to be limited, and it's going to be a lot of people wanting to go.
And so how many people come into the city for this?
Oh,
and I'm looking at numbers like 20,000.
20,000, 25,000 attendees. Yeah.
Wow. All right, we got a question for you, and everybody's calling in to 404-892-2703. Let's go. Hey, what's your comments, Todd?
Yo, Yolanda, I got a question for you after I got my more pertinent question to Cameron.
Okay.
Hey, Cameron, this is on the fly, and I know it's a tough question because there's so many movies to deal with. But because there's so many movies to deal with, can you give me 3 good documentaries that I might want to check out and 3 shorts that I might want to check out?
I sure can. The first documentary that I would recommend is actually going to play Wednesday night at the Rialto. It starts at 7 p.m., and you're going to get a concert from jazz legends Grace Kelly and George Cables.
Grace Kelly, the sax player?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
And George Cables, the pianist. They're going to play a set leading up to a film called Sound of Redemption, the Frank Morgan story. And that's at the Rialto, and it's a incredible film, chronicles his life, right alongside a tribute concert. Like the film is kind of woven together, a tribute concert at San Quentin with his life story. And we've got those two here to play before the film. It's going to be incredible.
It's a traditional documentary?
It is.
Okay, can you give me 2 more plus 3 shorts?
Yes. 3 shorts.
And 2 more documentaries.
2 more documentaries. All right. Sorry.
Too tough, too restricted.
One that we screened today.
Give them the website.
One that we screened today that I'm not sure if it'll screen again. Right now we don't have it scheduled, but it was really powerful. It's called Old South, and it chronicles race relations in Athens, Georgia, between a generally white fraternity that moves into a historically black neighborhood.
Okay.
So it was really powerful. And then another one is called Dante's Down the Hatch, and it's about Dante and his restaurant. And it's sold out faster than any screening we've ever had in history, and we gave it an encore, and it's selling fast too.
Can you throw me 3 shorts real quick?
3 shorts. Yeah, we've got one of my favorites. The shorts mostly play in blocks. So I'm going to give you 2 blocks and then 1 short that's screening with a feature. But on Tuesday night at 7 Stages Theater, we have animated shorts. And these aren't just your like kids' cartoons, like wake up on Saturday morning and watch it. These are like really thoughtful, creative shorts from some of them are local, some are from all over the world. But that's a really killer block. I'd definitely check that out. We also have...
well, you didn't tell me the block. You just said it was a block. Which
it's
block?
Called Animated Shorts.
Oh, that is the block.
Yes,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
We've also got another block that's documentary shorts called Based on a True Story. And we've got a documentary that's an Israeli documentary. We've got one from the Democratic Republic of Congo. We've got a local documentary in there. And this is actually the first year that our documentary shorts are Oscar eligible.
Okay, listen, I've been to 4Ds in Atlanta, and there are so many films that you can't get to. I can't always get to the ones that I think will be best. So that's why I asked you that. Yeah. Thanks for giving me that answer on the fly. Yolanda.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I've been watching Empire too. Tell me if you have the same sentiment. It really looks like they're struggling to confine themselves. I think they will be better on Netflix. What do you think? Because they're really struggling. I know the censors are on that show hard, trying to tell them what they can't get in there. Is that your feeling about it too?
I do sometimes watch it and think, wait, I want them to go to that edge.
If they really let them loose.
Like, wait a minute, this is television. That's why I said I think people think that other shoe is going to drop, but because it is on regular television, it's not.
Yeah,
I think we should just enjoy it.
it's live. They'd be better on Netflix where they could really get let loose, minus that one thing that Terrence wanted to do. Okay.
Right.
I'm
We're going to talk about that tomorrow.
I don't even bring it up. Let that go. Let that go.
No, we're going to have a great debate on television tomorrow. And you said television, and thanks so much, Todd. But you said television is also part of the film festival.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so there is a television component to that as well. All right, so tell everybody, how does Atlanta come out and really enjoy the film festival?
I mean, I would say the pass or the movie hopper card is the best bet, and just check out our website, and you can even go directly to atlantafilmfestival.com/schedule.
Okay.
Or atlantafilmfestival.com/films, and that'll be either the schedule that's, you can see what's playing at which venues, or the full list of films, and you can just see what catches your eye, and just yeah, there's just so many good things. I mean, there's 10 different things for everyone.
And you guys are going from March 20th, which means you kicked off last night, all the way to the 29th.
Yeah, so 29th. Friday through the next Sunday.
Wow, that's amazing. And that includes screenings, their events, the part of the conference, the master classes.
Parties.
Everything that has to do with film. If you want to be in this film industry that we now see burgeoning on our street, because we could leave here tonight and there could be a movie downstairs filming. I mean, any part of it that you want, you have an opportunity to get it with the Atlanta Film Festival. And the website, one more time.
atlantafilmfestival.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for giving us the buzz behind the buzz. And that's what you're going to get on the Saturday show when you get this double dose of buzz. We come in and we get a topic going, and then we have some great guests, because I want you guys to enjoy Atlanta as much as I do. If you want to find out some more events, you got to go to DryerBuzz.com, click the Living Atlanta Style link, and then we'll tell you. Of course, I know you're following us at Twitter, Instagram, and all that. The hashtag is DryerBuzz. The show is DryerBuzz on WAOK. I'll be back with you on Sundays. Remember, go ahead and do your ties and all of that. Then run to the car, turn on your phones, and tune in for the second dose of DryerBuzz on WAOK. This has been another great day. News and Talk 1380 WAOK.
Go now to DryerBuzz.com and follow @DryerBuzz on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's all about the buzz on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. Breaking news, sports, weather, and traffic. We're live from the WAOK newsroom on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. Celebrating the legacy of Atlanta, the home of Joseph Lowry.
We've come too far, marched too long, prayed too hard. Let anybody turn back the clock on our journey to justice.
WAOK Atlanta, WVEE HD3, the voice of the community, is News and Talk 1380, WAOK.
For our troops and their families, the military is more than a career. It's a journey, and every step along the way, the USO is there.
It's an experience that soldier will never forget. That's what the USO does.
Be a part of their journey. Learn more today at USO.org.
Breaking news.